I have thought about my criteria a very little amount. I think I'm going to consider things like the actual boss itself, the area it's in. I would maybe consider the soundtrack if I actually remember it, the way it looks, the design, how attracted I am to them. Just kidding, maybe. Maybe not. Will I be taking lore into account? If I know it, sure. I'm not gonna rank them for my first playthrough. I'm just gonna rank them my opinion at this point in time. Whether you agree or not, not my problem. Okay, so before you guys get to watch this awesome cosplay video, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the sponsor who I know and love so dearly, Opera GX. A fun and clean browser that doesn't negatively impact your gaming or streaming like some other browsers have done to me in the past. Opera GX allows you to multitask in the most seamless and efficient ways, all while not reducing your performance. You can watch this video of me ranking Elden Ring bosses, all while also watching me fight Elden Ring bosses on Twitch on a different tab, while also listening to the best boss soundtracks, all while not messing up your performance due to using unnecessary resources. Opera GX gives you a tab where you can limit the amount of RAM and CPU it uses compared to those other browsers who don't care whether you live or die. I freaking love when my technology has extra little features that don't exist other than to be fun and make you happy. Opera GX makes your personalization options fun and easy with GX mods. It can add sounds for opening and closing your tabs, keyboard sounds, various themes and wallpapers, and disabling or enabling these mods all from a simple sidebar menu. There's some really cool Bloodborne options for my Maria enjoyers. My personal favorite one that I actually genuinely do keep in my rotation, the Dark Souls options, and finally a breathtaking animated Ronnie one for my Elden Ring fans out there. I know a lot of you guys debate switching to Opera GX. You're currently using a different browser and you just don't really want to switch all your browser settings. Opera has actually thought about this for you. There is an import tool that allows you to import everything you need. You can still use everything that you know and that you love and way more with no annoying extra work of having to manually set up settings. Opera GX also has a native generative AI integration to allow you to reap all the AI benefits quickly and efficiently, plus sidebar access to ChatGPT and ChatSonic, summarizing articles, finding related content to something, even try and help those of you who really need to look up where Elden Ring's upgrade materials are, but you don't quite trust Fextra. So it's time to cancel those lame browsers who take up all your RAM and CPU and don't even let you look at a picture of Ronnie every time you want to Google something. That's weird. Download Opera GX completely free today and make sure to use my link, which will be in the description and pinned comments, to support me and enhance your gaming careers. And once again, thank you so much to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. Yay! So let's get started with Limgrave. So the first boss I have on my all boss list is the Bofa. So my opinion on Bofa is he's one of the first bosses you fight. It's a fine fight. It teaches you dodge timings a little bit, backstabs. I don't know. I would maybe put him in C tier or D tier. Like, he's nothing special, but it's not a horrible boss. So maybe I put him in C. I think where he is, I think it's a fine boss. Bell-bearing Hunter and Limgrave. I think there's probably going to be one Bell-bearing Hunter for them all. Bell-bearing Hunter. I love the Bell-bearing Hunter fight. I think it's so fun. And I actually like it even more now that I've learned how to parry it. I think it teaches you not to run. He looks cool. His design is awesome. The only thing I don't really love about that boss is that it's hard to summon him. Bellbearing Hunter is gonna go pretty high. I'm gonna put him in A because I think that fight is really cool, especially for a mini boss. When you perfect that fight, when you actually understand it, I think it's so awesome. And I think he's hot. So Black Knife Assassin. I'm so bad at them, honestly. So my opinion on them is kind of gonna be a little lower than it should maybe. I can never learn Black Knife Assassin fights. I don't know why, but I am so bad at Black Knife Assassin fights. Last time I fought it, I cheesed it by only backstabbing it on one move, and the whole fight took me 40 minutes. I'm bad. However, the armor set is very, very cool. One of my favorites for show. I think they look really cool, and I think when they grab you and stab you is kind of, you know, it's a little spicy. They go one up for hotness. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. And it's also a woman, and I love women. Either B or like A at the end of A. Like for a mini boss, it's good. I'm just bad. That's it. So I'm gonna keep it on the down end of A. Bloodhound Knight Darrowwill. Okay, the Bloodhound Knight fight is actually really fun. If you know it and you know how to dodge and his timings and stuff, that fight is actually really, really fun. Also, he drops an incredible weapon. Bloodhound Knight Darrowwill is just all reliable in my opinion. I've never fought him with Blythe, but I've watched it in bingos, and I think that fight looks really cool with Blythe there, even though he doesn't really do much. He's not like incredibly cool. I think he's an okay mini boss. I would put it in B. I think for now we put it in B. Okay, Crucible Knight. Oh my god, Crucible Knight, my beloved. Where are you? I love the Crucible Knight fight. I think it's so fun. He was one of the first bosses that I fought. You can parry like almost every move. He teaches you about input reading when you heal. You cannot heal against this guy unless you got a really good plan going. And I don't know what Crucible Knight looks like under that armor. I don't even know if there is someone under that armor, but I think he's hot. My opinion about the tail move is it is beautiful, bro. The only thing about the Crucible Knights that I don't like is the frog croak move, but the tail and the wings are so beautiful. Like the design is gorgeous. I don't really know why they have that, to be honest. I don't know why they turn into a lizard randomly. It's very nice to look at. I'm gonna put this guy in low S just because, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a little crazy for now, but man, I guess this is my tier list and I can put him wherever I want. Deathbird, Deathbird, Deathbird. Okay, so it looks like Deathbird and Deathrite are in one chunk here. And the terrain is always bad about Deathbird fights. I don't think they would be this bad if they were always on flat ground. They are, I don't think, ever on flat ground, at least not with obstacles around them. I'm sorry. If you like know how to fight it, which I'm not like super good at fighting Deathbirds, they're almost not that boring. Like they're a little bit fun, you know? The lock on and the camera together is very difficult to work with, yes, but they stagger pretty nicely. Their design, I don't love their design. They don't look incredible. They're a little cool though. They're a little creepy, but it is a cool fight. Like it is cool-ish. It is cool-ish, you know? Maybe low C. Well, maybe I would put Deathbird above Beastman though. I feel like I would have put him above Beastman. Yeah, Beastman's a little bit boring. Okay, Demi-Human Chief. Demi-Human Chiefs, in my opinion, go actually really low. I've never learned this fight because you don't need to learn this fight, and that's all I have to say about that. It's boring. They don't look cool. If I was gonna put it anywhere, it would just be because I feel bad. Pretty boring, not very memorable. So Demi-Human Chiefs goes D. No. Yes, D. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. Ooh, okay. I freaking love Erdtree Burial Watchdogs. The Erdtree Burial Watchdog was my first ever Elden Ring boss. I booked it to that cave or that catacomb for some reason. I don't know why. I think for a mini boss, like a boss that you see often, I think it's so awesome and so fun. And I love them. It kind of annoys me that their name is Watchdog and not Watchcat. If I had done this list before my all boss run, I would put him, I would maybe even put it low S. But after my all boss run where I learned how to parry Bellbearing Hunter and I actually fell in love with that fight, this might be under A. Okay, Flying Dragon Agil. Ooh. I don't even know if I fought Agil on my first playthrough, to be honest. Agil was so not memorable for me until I started Bingo. And honestly, Agil is really cool. I am famously a dragon lover. I love dragon bosses. I don't know if I used to. There's probably some footage of me somewhere on YouTube saying that I hate dragons, but I've changed my mind over time and I love dragon fights. I love Souls dragon fights. I think dragons are just so beautiful to look at. I love when they're really big and marvelous, you know? I'm obsessed with dragons. If there was a dragon who was gonna be your friend, I feel like it would be Agil. There. Next, we have our first big boy, Godric the Grafted. Oof. His voice actor is incredible. Voice actor put his entire Godric Ussi into that performance. I think the face transition is really cool and definitely a little bit shocking, surprising, like, whoa, what? Honestly, the fight is fun. I have a lot of experience in Godric and fighting him at low levels, so I kind of know it now. That being said, do I like it or do I not like it? I don't know. I think his design is cool. I mean, it's definitely effective, his design. And like, I don't like him as a person. Like they definitely made me not like him as a person, you know? I think his wind attack is annoying. I think out of Remembrance bosses, he's probably really low. I think his arena is fine for a casual fight. It's kind of annoying when you're trying to do a hit list or something like that. But for if that's someone's first ever Remembrance boss in any Souls game, I think he's okay. So let's go through this. I definitely like him more than Demi-Human Chiefs. I definitely like him more than Bofa and Deathbird. I like him more than Bloodhound Knight. I would probably put him under Bellbearing Hunter. Right here. Godric the Grafted. Oh my god, Marina! Guys, this is the girl who did my cosplay. This is the girl. This is the girl. Marina, you should go back to the beginning of the VOD. I stood up. I showed my whole outfit. I showed all the parts of it. I shouted you out a million times. Okay, well, that's not supposed to be there, but you liked my makeup. Thank you. I'm obsessed with this outfit. I'm actually obsessed with this outfit, and I cannot wait to see the next one. Like, this is to die for. It's like, this is the best cosplay I've ever had. It's surreal. Ah! Thank you. You're actually like the best I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we are now at Grave Warden Duelist. Is Grave Warden Duelist the one in Murkwater Catacombs? Yes, he is. Honestly, this fight is so unmemorable. I know so little about this fight until I started bingo. I don't even know if I fought any duelists on my first playthrough. His design is kind of cool and the fight is like okay. I don't love it and it's not memorable for me. Why do they look so beefy? They look like an MMA fighter. They look like they'd be MMA fighters. Why are they so squishy? Literally, why? They always insta-die, no matter what your build is. Even like the raw ones insta-die. They don't have any armor. Okay, like, bro, that's not my problem. Here. Generous, valid. Well, I like him more than demi-human chiefs. I might have to end up moving chiefs to F. Honestly, I might do that now. There's nothing I like about those fights. Goodbye. So Grave Warden Duelist can go down to D. Next we have Guardian Golem. Who the hell is Guardian Golem? I only care about that fight at all because on my very first Elden Ring playthrough, I was so determined to beat him for some reason, and obviously I didn't know that when you stab him, that's like the only really way you're supposed to fight him. But I fought him for hours and hours and hours on my first playthrough, so he's memorable for me. Who the hell is Guardian Golem? I would put him probably there. Or maybe even there. Mad Pumpkinhead. Okay, the solo, the single guy. It's such a weird fight. I don't understand. I've always wanted to see what they look like under the mask, and I don't know that I ever will. The fight is like not cool. Fight is boring. You can only attack them from the back, or maybe not from the back only, but you can't hit their head, which I think is annoying because his head is usually down anyway. I probably put here. Margit time. Margit is such a good fight, and I am really passionate about tutorial fights that are actually really good. And I don't put Grafted Scion in the tutorial fight. I don't think that counts. His VA is really good. Design is really cool. I think his lore is a little goofy. I think it's really cute, actually. I think it's like goofy in a cute way. I'm a little attracted to Margit. Yeah, I'm definitely more attracted to Margit than I am Godric, for sure, because of the feet. Margit is such a noob filter, and I think that's so awesome when there's a proper noob filter in a game like Margit. The delays just piss people off. I just think Margit makes you a gamer. Margit turns you into a gamer. And I just think everything about that fight is so cool. The only thing I'm not obsessed with is the arena. It's a little bit annoying. And it pisses me off that I can fall off the arena and he can't. So I'm putting him in S. Okay, next we have Knight's Cav. And it looks like they put all the Knight's Cavs together. So I'm gonna consider all the different weapons of Knight Cavs. I don't like the flail one. He brings it down a little bit. But I think that the Knight Cav design is so cool. I think the Knight Cav looks so cool. I think that the horse being covered like that is just like the coolest thing ever. He looks so cool. The guy himself is fine. He looks cool. The fight I think is really cool for a horse fight. Like I feel like Loretta is really similar to Tree Sentinel and all that stuff. I think Knight Cav's a little bit more unique than the rest, and their arenas are usually a little bit annoying, but like that fight kind of seems like one of those fights that they don't even want you to fight. Like, okay, you picked the fight, yeah, okay, then do it. And he's probably hot under the armor. That's so real. I think I put him right here. You know what, actually? Oh, no, you know what? It is annoying when he just runs around. I think that's cringe. Maybe here. All right, Patches. Oh my god, Patches, the boss fight. Ball. Patches goes above demi-human chiefs. All right, next we have the boy. Soldier of Godric in, you guys don't see that, in red. His font is written in red. He really tries his best. I admire him for that. I think he's very cute and he really swings that sword around. And I've died to him when I've done fist only. I think for the morale, Soldier of Godric can go in S tier. He's a cutie. Okay, Stone Digger Troll. I kind of feel how I feel about Soldier of Godric for Stone Digger Troll. I just feel bad for him. I feel like he doesn't want to be there. Dude, they get like stakes put through them and push around carts. No, fuck that. I would free them if I could. They deserve better. No, I don't look at their feet, okay? No, not there, here. Tibia Mariner. If we're gonna count all the Tibia Mariners together, I think they're Ite. I think they're cool that they're on the water. I think the fact that they all are a little bit different is pretty cool. I think it's a unique boss. I think it's like relatively memorable. I think they're kind of fun sometimes. Plus their name kind of sounds like mine. Okay, Tree Sentinel. Tree Sentinel is a funny boss because everyone fights Tree Sentinel when you first start playing Elden Ring, and then he kicks your ass, and you're either the kind of person who fights them until you win for hours and hours, or you're just like, fuck that, I'm leaving. I think they're super hot, the guys. I think their movesets are fine. However, the freaking hitboxes are so bad. And how many times have we all died to those weird ass shield hitboxes? I don't know what it is, but the shield hitboxes are unbearable. They are so annoying. Other than that, I think the fight is actually really fun. I feel like Tree Sentinel is like a rite of passage. I think I put Tree Sentinel above Black Knife Assassin, maybe above Watchdogs, maybe even above. I think I'd put him even above Godric. I don't love Godric that much. Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Ooh, okay. So before I did my all boss run, I hated the Ulcerated Tree Spirit. I was like, this is cringe. It doesn't even look cool. It's just like the camera gets crazy, whatever. But man, I actually had a lot of fun fighting that boss once I actually am not that bad at the game. And when you're leveled properly and don't quite get one shot to every single move, I think they're actually kind of fun. I think I would put them here just because he's actually kind of cool and I'm not that bad at it. We have the Ancient Hero of Zamor. I have like no relationship with this boss at all. I think they look kind of cool and the way they move is kind of cool and they're very reminiscent of the dancer from Dark Souls 3. I don't think it's that fun, but maybe it'd be fun if I was good at it. I don't know, but they look really cool. The design is really cool and it's a very beautiful fight. I do think it's nicer than Ulcerated Tree Spirit, Deathbird, and Beastman. I feel like I'm gonna put it high C tier. Moving on to Cemetery Shade. It's such a boring fight. It's such an annoying fight. The green goo is annoying. The only thing that will save this boss from being just the lowest of the low, I love the way it looks. And it reminds me so much of that Love Hotel boss in Hollow Knight. Actually, he doesn't look anything like him. Okay, this is him. This is the collector from Hollow Knight. Honestly, they don't look alike at all. And I feel kind of weird for even saying they have looked alike. I think I like him less than the Duelist even. I don't really like this boss. I'm gonna put him low D tier. All right, next we have Erdtree Avatar. Oh, Erdtree Avatar, my beloved. I loved this fight. I love Erdtree Avatars and I am just so obsessed that Erdtree Avatars are like the same as the Dark Souls 1 guy and the Dark Souls 2 guy, that they're Asylum Demon. I think that is so fun. I don't know if it's like a lazy thing to just copy the moveset, I don't know, but I love the decision. I think it's so fun. I think that they look really cool. They are the thickest boss in the game. Their weapon is a really good colossal weapon. Honestly, the fight is fun. It's a very simple fight. I just think it's just a simple fight. I'm putting Erdtree Avatar really high. I think I'm putting Erdtree Avatar low S tier, honestly. I'm gonna put it even above Soldier of Godric. Soldier of Godric is staying low S. Honestly, he should keep his mouth shut that he's even S in the first place. He's staying at the bottom. Let's move on. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. I don't think there's not a separate version that's in Weeping, is there? I don't know where the imps are. Is this the imp one? I hate this so bad, dude. I hate this so bad. I hate this so bad. First of all, I hate ads and fights. I hate them. Second of all, I hate imps. I hate imps. I hate imps. I have a t-shirt that says I hate imps. This guy, I think, is F tier. Leonine Misbegotten, my beloved. I love this fight so much because I fought him pretty early in my Elden Ring experience. I'm pretty sure I just went straight to Weeping. I fought him. His arena is really fun. I don't really think Leonine Misbegotten suits his arena. Like, why is he on this random island behind this castle? I don't know. Oh, and Leonine Misbegotten is so Gale. He's so Gale. Guys, he's like Gale from Dark Souls 3. It's another callback boss. Leonine Misbegotten deserves better. I have a t-shirt that says Leonine Misbegotten deserves better. And he drops a weapon that's a reference to Game of Thrones. That's so cool. S tier. Okay, next we have Miranda the Blighted Bloom. Oh my god, Miranda the Blighted Bloom. What the hell? First of all, your name sucks. I'm offended. Miranda the Blighted Bloom goes into I'm offended. Where are you, Miranda? Dude, this is the cringest boss of every single Souls game in the world. Rune Bear. Bro, where the fuck is Rune Bear? The only thing about Rune Bear is that it's kind of cool that they made a bear the hardest boss in the entire game. I think that's kind of badass, honestly. You could put every single Elden Ring boss of all time in one room and it would still be easier than Rune Bear. Okay, I will say he's very cute and fuzzy. He's so cute and fuzzy. I wish I could hug him. Wait, is this one dead? No, he's sleeping. Okay, honestly, he doesn't even look that cute when he sleeps. Oh, he looks cute here. Okay, he looks kind of cute here. I'm gonna be honest, he looks kind of cute. He looks cool because I like bears. High D tier or low C tier just for the morale. Low C tier, I like animals. Sure. Next on the list is Scaly Misbegotten. He drops the anchor. Does he? I don't know anything about this fight. He is so forgettable. I literally don't even remember when I fought him. Honestly, he's creepy looking too. I don't like him. He's weird. I like him more than Cemetery Shade, I think, just because Cemetery Shade is like so annoying if he greens you. Okay, the first boss of Liurnia is going to be a Dawn Thief of Fire. Oh my god. This boss is so weird. Yeah, NPC bosses offend me too. That's true. Anyone who can heal against me offends me. How dare you, first of all? And then everyone's like, oh, well, you can heal. Why can't the boss heal? Okay, well, why does the boss have infinite MP and stamina? Why? Why? If him and Onion Bro in Dark Souls 3 had a fight, I think Adon would win, but I would root for Onion Bro every single time. Onion Bro, I have a t-shirt that says Onion Bro could be a Dawn Thief of Fire in a fight. He is weird. I don't get him, and he's really hard. I think I like him more than Scaly Misbegotten and Cemetery Shade. I'm putting him in D, low D. Onyx Lord, he exists for sure. I can definitely confirm that. He is boring, and he's weird, and he's one of those bosses I'd love to learn his fight. However, I can't do that when I one-shot him every single time. I think I'm gonna put him in C above Ancient Hero of Zamor. Next we have Electo. Oh my god, Electo. My opinion on Electo, I think, is gonna be mostly just because skill issue. I am so damn bad at that fight. I don't know why. However, to be the ringleader of the Black Knife Assassins is pretty epic. She's fucking cool. She's badass. I love badass woman. But on my all boss fight, it took me 40 minutes to kill her. 40 minutes, like one fight was 40 minutes. She has way too much health, but like, you know what? I like a badass woman with a lot of health, sure. We can put her higher for that. For now, I'll put her at above her sister, Black Knife Assassin. Okay, Balls. I feel bad for Balls. I don't understand, what is he doing there? Like, why is he there? I don't know. I think his name is funny. B for Balls. Honestly, maybe we'll just put Balls on low B. B for Balls. B for Balls. Good for you, Balls. Clean Rod Knight. Oh my god, Clean Rod Knight. I forgot about you. I don't know why. In my head, a Clean Rod Knight is like Millennia simps. I just think they're annoying, they're cringe, okay? I don't know. They look too much like Millennia and it pisses me off. High D. Millennia in the lore, a Clean Rod Knight literally carried from the battlefield of Radon back to... Was she injured? Alright. You know what? Clean Rod Knight goes into a solid low D. Or low C. Crystallian Duo. I think the Crystallian Duo is like aight. I think as a concept, they're like okay. They're like... I guess it's kind of cool that they are made of crystals and it's really satisfying when you hit them and they shatter. Before the patch, when they were both aggro, that's an I'm offended. That's an easy I'm offended. However, the aggro has changed. They're a lot less bad now. They're a really easy fight. It's not that like cool or enticing or anything like that. I just think it's only satisfying because of when you hit them and they shatter, to be honest. And they're kind of cute, I guess. Low C for Crystallian. Actually, I'm putting them under Grave Warden, D for Distillion. Goodbye. Then we have Crystallian Ringblade. The solo Crystallian I'm gonna put higher than the duo Crystallian, just cause like, poor guy, he's so lonely, and the fight when it's not like a weird gang fight is always gonna be higher. C for Crystallian. Actually, above Clean Rod Knight. Alright, it's time for Deathrite Bird. Okay. I think Deathrite Birds are actually kind of fun fight. The only issue with these birds is the terrain. It's always the terrain. Honestly, they get too much hate. I really don't agree with how much hate they get. I don't think they're that bad. They're just like, yeah, a little bit annoying. I think I like them more than Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Ugh, why is Balls here? I like them more than Balls, I think. All right, Deathrite Bird is in B. That feels wrong. But honestly, when I look at this list, I like him more than all these bosses that are under him. Glintstone Dragon Adula. This fight to me is so whatever. It's a dragon. I love dragons. They look sick, I guess. But like, Adula is weird because you have that weird interaction at the start where he like fake is a boss and then you fight him again later. I think he's cool looking, but I remember fighting him like at the ladder or the stairs of that church or whatever. She looks aight, but I'm not really obsessed with this boss. All right, Glintstone Adula is gonna be pretty low. Definitely above Balls. Definitely above Golem. I'm gonna put it in mid B, I think. There, like this. Glintstone Dragon Smaragd. Okay, I actually quite like Smaragd. I think it's the arena. I really love just how you fight him. I love where you fight him. I love that it's on the lake. I think it's cool that it defends the key. I think this is a great dragon. I really like this fight. I like Glintstone Dragon more than Agheel, honestly. Okay. Yeah, Smaragd is one under a Gil. Just because a Gil is the first dragon, it's shocking, it's whatever. Oh, Grafted Scion. Oh my god, Grafted Scion. I hate that Grafted Scion is the first boss you interact with. I think it's so weird. Why would they do that? Just to like piss you off? I don't know. Sure, whatever, I guess. Sure, I don't know, whatever. I don't think it looks cool. It doesn't offend me as much as Miranda. It would be above Miranda though. Unless someone gives me a better argument, Scion is going... And I'm offended, but above Miranda. All right, Magma Worm Makar. Oh, Magma Worm Makar. Dude, I don't know what his lore is, but I just want to, like, hug him and have him as my pet. I actually quite like the Magma Worm Makar fight once I learned it. At first, it was a little annoying. All the lava on the floor is kind of annoying, but otherwise, I don't mind that much. I think he's actually really fun. And I think it's cool that he bleeds, and I think it's cool he staggers. I kind of like him. I would go on a walk with Magma Worm Makar. No, it's all of them. This is all the Magma Worms. Oh, shit. Magma Worm Makar for me would be way higher than the rest. The rest in those tiny little arenas, I just don't really care for. Why is Tibia Mariner here? Just because they're a nice guy. Okay, fine. Omen Killer. Okay, so Omen Killer is a cool boss because it's Capra Demon. No one likes Capra Demon, and then From Software was like, you know what? You guys hate Capra Demon so much. Here's another one. Cliffside thingy that you're fighting him on sucks. You have the dogs, except you can't fight him without dogs, but the dogs don't really matter that much in Omen Killer's fight because you can kill them really easily and you can just fight him without it, whatever. But I think it's cool that it's an homage to Capra Demon because he fights like Capra Demon. I think it's fun. He's kind of easy, but I think it's honestly a lot of fun. I'm gonna put it above the Black Knife Assassins. Low A for me. Red Wolf of Radagon. I feel kind of bad for Red Wolf of Radagon because this fight, like, he's an animal. We love animals. We love red wolves. He's cute looking. He's loyal. However, the arena that you fight him in is so unfun. Sif is cooler, and obviously I have to compare him to Sif. I just like don't love Red Wolf that much, honestly. As a fight, I'm not obsessed with him. I think he's cool looking. Magic Dog is really cool. I'm not obsessed with the fight. I don't think it's the best thing ever. I like Red Wolf. Honestly, not that much. High B. I'm putting Red Wolf in high B, I think. All right, Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. Phase 1 kind of sucks. The thing that's going to save Renala from being low on this list is the arena in Phase 2. The arena in Phase 2 is the most beautiful arena, or at least among the most beautiful arenas in all of FromSoft games, for sure. The cutscene is cool. Bonus points for being a working single mother. I think she looks cool. The fight's a little bit annoying, but she does stagger pretty easily. I think the worst part about her is Phase 1, the weirdness of it. It's weird. All things considered, she's not that hard. She's not that much of a nuisance. We can put her relatively high. However, now that I remember, the run back, Renala's run back might be the worst in the entire game. All right, low A. She gets low A. Royal Knight Loretta. Okay, this is the Blue Retta. Where are you, Blue Retta? There you are. Honestly, it's a really cool fight, and the kickback with her horse kind of reminds me of Gyobu from Sekiro, who I love. Loretta's aight. She's fun. It's a fun fight. The arena's cool, and you get a little bit of a groove when you fight her. She's very, like, I feel like a lot of the horse bosses turn up, or like they end up intuitive just because you fight them all the time and they're all very similar. I think she deserves some credit. Honestly, mid A. Royal Revenant. Oh my god, Royal Revenant, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm offended. Okay, next we have Spirit Caller Snail. Honestly, I think Spirit Caller Snail is just kind of cute and kind of funny. And I would put him high just because they like wiggle their necks around a lot. And it's kind of funny and cute. Low C tier. I think that's it for Liurnia. It's time for Caelid, guys. If we did Dark Souls 2, this list would be quite different. It would be like F minus, F plus, D, D minus, and then there will be like 1 B tier and nothing higher than B tier. This list has Grail. I don't know if we have to count Grail. Grail is not officially a boss. Okay, let's start with Battle Mage Hughes. I do think it's a little bit fun. He's definitely a Battle Mage Hughes. Yeah, sure. Mid of D. Clean Raw Duo. Clean Raw Duo is so low for me. Yeah, fuck this fight. I do not like 1 Clean Raw, and the duos just make it worse. Where's my Clean Raw? Right here. Low D. Okay, Commander O'Neill. Where are you, Commander O'Neill? I don't think much about Commander O'Neill. He is weird. I do think he's kind of cool, and I don't like his summons though. Commander O'Neill, I don't love Commander O'Neill. I fight him with the geyser cheese when I do fight them. I don't care for him that much. I think he's really funny when he walks towards you. I'm gonna put him under Hero of Zamorin C. Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior. Oh, this is the duo by Radon. This fight I think is actually a lot of fun. I love Crucible Knight and I love Misbegotten Warrior. Together, yeah, they're great. And also, you usually can finish Misbegotten Warrior before Crucible Knight even shows up, so it's not even really like a duo fight. I like this fight. Okay, you know what? Omen Killer is gonna go down to B. I like this more than all these bosses. I like the duo more than Loretta, but not more than the dragons. Okay, Decaying Exites to me, I think this boss looks really, really cool, okay? As a fight, it's just like, I almost feel like you weren't meant to fight this boss, which maybe you weren't, I don't know. But I've only ever beaten this guy one time, I'm pretty sure, and it was on my all boss run when I had to beat him. It's weird. The only thing I like about him is that he looks really, really cool. I'm gonna put Decaying Exites at the top of C tier. Okay, Earthtree Burial Watchdog Duo. Honestly, I actually don't hate this fight just because I like Watchdogs. If you're properly leveled up, and if your weapon is properly leveled up, I think this fight's fine. I'm gonna put it above XX and I'm gonna lower Red Wolf. Falling Star Beast. Okay, this fight's pretty easy. I used to hate Falling Star Beast. This Falling Star Beast was like my hardest boss fight in my very first playthrough because I had a bleed dagger, but like I kind of don't mind them now because I'm not as bad now. I'm gonna put Falling Star Beast high C. Mad Pumpkinhead Duo, bro. Honestly, I would put Mad Pumpkinhead Duo and I'm offended, but I feel bad. Literally just why. I would love to hear their reasoning. They were like, yeah, let's make a duo. Let's just troll a little bit harder. Why? Literally why? It's kind of funny, so I'm gonna put it number 1 and I'm offended. Nox Duo is such a weird fight, dude. Nox Duo is so weird. They're kind of coolish, I guess, but they give me huge Dark Souls 2 vibes, and that does not sit right with me, okay? A boss that reminds me of Dark Souls 2 is just not going to be good. F. High F. Putrid Crystallian Trio. Putrid Crystallian Trio. Putrid Crystallian Trio. I'm not gonna put them in I'm offended because truly the things to go in I'm offended are gonna be the stuff that offends me. But Putrid Crystallian Trio. When the game first came out, these guys were so hard. They were so bullshit. They Scarlet Rot you. Like, it's just like, what the hell are you doing? After they patched them, the Putrid Crystallian Trio has like 0 brain cells. High F. I'm only gonna put them high F because they did patch them to make them bearable. Also, their K fucking sucks. Radon. Radon is one of my favorite bosses in this entire game. The arena is so fucking cool. The horsey is so cool. The gravity thing that he did to ride his horse is so cool. Do I remember his music? I don't super remember his music, but I know that I think everything about that fight is cool when I'm there. If you're gonna fight Radon with the summons, it's cool. Currently the number 1 boss. I love Radon. He is so cool. All right, Dragon Barrow, Beast of Fair Missoula, Black Blade Kindred. Okay, this might be controversial. Guys, this might be controversial. I actually really like this fight. The only thing I don't like about this fight is that it's on the angle. I think once you learn it, it's so fun. It feels very dancey. He is high for me. This boss is high for me. All right. Okay, Grail the Dragon. I never fought that guy until I did my all boss tier list. My all boss weapon or whatever. Not weapon, my all boss run. I don't care for Grail. This is not Grail, the mom. This is Grail, the one by BBK on that bridge. Fighting him on a bridge is annoying. It's cool. I think it's a cool concept to fight on a bridge. But in practice, it's honestly really annoying. I'm gonna put him top of D. Nothing cool, I'm over it. Okay, Godskin Apostle. This is the one in the bottom of Radon's tower. So this fight, I have hated this fight for a long time. I've only recently learned how to work with this boss. I actually kind of like fighting this boss now. I think I prefer fighting Godskin Noble, but I've recently learned how to enjoy Godskin Apostle. His design, I think, is okay, but I don't like that they're wearing skin. I think it's disgusting. I know that's the whole point, but I think it's disgusting. But not that high. Maybe top of B, honestly. Well, I like Apostle more than I like Black Knife Assassin. Okay, Black Knife Assassins are going down to B tier. And Godskin Apostle is going to be number 1 in B tier, I think. Putrid Avatar. Okay. I love Putrid Avatar. I think that fight is so fucking fun. The location isn't great. I don't think they're as good as Earthtree Avatars. I'm not going to put them in S tier. But I think they're fun. They're gonna be somewhere in high of A for me. In A, under the duo, I think. No, above. I think even above the dragons. I love that fight. I think it's fun. Okay, then we have Putrid Tree Spirit, which is just like the other Tree Spirit, but it does the rot to you. I don't care for Putrid Tree Spirit. Where did I put the brother? Ulcerated Tree Spirit. I like him more than Hero of Zamor. I'm gonna put it mid-C, above Hero of Zamor, under Onyx Lord. No, above Onyx Lord, under Deathbird, I think. I'm happy with that. And that's it for Caelid. We have Ancestor Spirit and Dragonkin. Let's start with Dragonkin. Yeah, I think it's mid-tier. I think the Dragonkin soldiers, visually, they are so cool. Just like a huge guy who's like kind of a dragon and has his belly ripped out. I think he looks so cool. I actually quite like Dragonkin soldiers. I don't think they're the coolest fight in the whole game, but I do like fighting them. Low A. We're gonna put this low A. Ancestor Spirit and Shifra. Ancestor Spirit is like, first of all, I hate the way you get to the fight, and I hate that you have to light all those candles. I hate it. It pisses me off. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. However, the fight itself is aight. The Ancestor Spirit music is really good. The arena is beautiful. I think the animal stuff is really cool. It really gives me vibes of like Guardian of the Forest. I like him more. I might put him under Apostle because Apostle is more fun to fight. All right, time for Ainsel Rip. All right, Dragonkin Soldier of Noxtella. I'm gonna put him a little bit under this one. I think this one's a little bit more fun. Well, maybe not, actually. The other one's more of a challenge, but sucks more if you're low level. You know what? It's cooler. This one's a little too simple. Let's put this one just one above. Otherwise, they're about the same. Mimic tier. I kind of am gonna ignore the second Mimic tier, but I think the first Mimic tier is such a cool concept. Honestly, it was a shock to me when I found it for the first time. I think it's really cool that it's just like yourself. The shock value of the first one, I think, is just really cool. Just like Dark Link and also Kingdom Hearts. I'm putting it under Blackblade, Kindred, and Bellbearing Hunter in A. I think it's cool. Regal Ancestor Spirit. I'm gonna just put it at the same level as this one, just one lower, because I don't like that it heals. I think it's cool. I think a lot of stuff is really cool. The same as the other one. I just don't like the healing. Valiant Gargoyles. I think that Valiant Gargoyles aren't an F. If you fight them early, they would suck. If you're super under-leveled, they would suck a lot, yes. But if you're at a proper level for that fight, I think the arena is big enough. I think the arena is actually really beautiful. I like the Gargoyles individually. Together, I'm almost offended because why would you put them together? But individually, I think Gargoyles are really fun fights. I'm going to put Valiant Gargoyles probably somewhere in D. I would put number 1 on D, I think. Well, I also think they're cooler than Spirit Colors. Okay, Spirit Color Snail's getting demoted, sorry. Crucible Knight Siluria. Dude, Crucible Knight in Siluria is so fun. I love that fight, and I parried like almost every single move. I think this fight is so fun. I love this fight, and I love parrying it. And she's a whammon. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna put it top of A. Ooh, Fia's Champs. I'm like a little bit tempted to put Fia's Champs and I'm offended. Oh, I don't know, man. Fia Champ, you're going in fucking... I'm offended. Under Mad Pumpkinhead, do it just because they're funny and they deserve better. Okay, the next one is Fortisax. Oh my god. You know how people can just be really good at some bosses for no reason? They're just like really good at them. It just works with them. Okay, likewise, do you guys know when some people can just be exceptionally bad at fights just for no reason? They're just really bad at them. That's me and Fortisax. That's actually me and Fortisax. I am so bad at Fortisax, and maybe I'm a little bit better now than I used to be, but he is such a crazy fight for me. I guess, yes, visually, he's kind of cool, yes, and I like dragons, yes, but why am I so bad at this fight? Why? He looks cool. So on a randomizer one time, I fought Fortisax in Rykurd's arena. That sucked. That was my hardest boss in that randomizer, I'm pretty sure. That was crazy. A scaled up Fortisax, though it looks cool, it is really, really hard. So, you know what? The coolness can carry him a little bit, but I'm just so bad at this fight. I'm gonna stay true to my guns here and put him under Adula, above Guardian Golem in B. All right, Estelle. I used to hate Estelle. I don't like the way you access Estelle. I actually do really enjoy fighting him, and I really like bleed builds, and Estelle does bleed, which I enjoy. I think the arena is cool. I know a little bit about his lore. I think the lore is cool. Reaper Leviathan. Yeah, huge Reaper Leviathan vibes, actually. I like Estelle more than all of these bosses. I think I'm gonna put Estelle under Godskin Apostle. Time for Altus Plateau. Ancient Dragon Lanciax. Okay, I do not understand why so many people hate Lanciax. Is it because all the bingo people have to fight Lanciax so early? But I actually think Lanciax is not that bad and actually kind of cool. I don't even mind the arena that much. Maybe it's just because I've only ever fought Lanciax at a proper level, but I think Lanciax is way better than Fortisax, for example. I think Lanciax, I'm gonna put just straight in the middle here. Well, maybe not straight in the middle. I like him more than Black Knife Assassins, honestly. Crystallian Duo. Spear and Ringblade, honestly, this is the same as the other one. I probably like Ringblade more than or less than the Spear. The Ringblade's kind of annoying. Okay, Demi-Human Queen Gillica, where are you? I'm gonna put Demi-Human Queens one above Demi-Human Chiefs just because queens are sick. I love my ladies, and that's literally it. Where's Elmer? I actually really like Elmer, and I think his name is really cool. I don't really like his castle. I always get lost trying to get in. I do like the Bell-Bearing Hunters, and I think Elmer is really cool. His arena is a little bit weird, but I actually like it. I don't know why he's there, but I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. I like Elmer, and I'm gonna put Elmer about where the other Bell-Bearing Hunters are. Probably at one above, just because he deserves better. All right, Falling Star Beast and Altus. This boss is so fucking hard. This boss is so hard, and it pisses me off. I'm gonna put it in C tier under Deathbird. Why is Ulcerated Tree Spear right here? You're gonna go there. Godefroy the Grafted. I might be offended at Godefroy the Grafted. I honestly might be. Guys, for some reason we need to add an extra boss to Altus. Why? Why do we have to? I don't know, but we have to for some reason. Hey you. Hey you, buddy, over there, who's half asleep right now. Can you make one up for us, please? We need one more for Altus. And the guy was like, yeah, Godefroy. It's like if you took Godfrey and like rearranged his letters a little bit, but you made him like Godric, just not cool. Like it's like Godric, but not cool. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Necromancer Garrus, where are you? Who the fuck are you? I have no idea who you are, Gary. I don't know who you are, but I know people fight you for bingo. Top of F. Top of F. For sure. Should have an I feel bad tier. Honestly, I'm absolutely doing an I feel bad tier. Yeah. I feel bad tier. You know who goes here? Necromancer Garrus. The trolls. Where are the trolls? Stone Digger Troll. Bulse gets to go here. I feel bad for Bulse. Omen Killer Miranda. This is not going and I'm offended because I'm not offended. Because they put Omen Killer in there and that's fine. Above the demi-humans. Above demi-humans in F tier. Perfumer Trisha and Misbegotten Warrior. This is an interesting one. However, the Misbegotten Warrior is actually a really fun fight. Perfumer Trisha is cringe. I don't know why she's there. But Perfumer Trisha is the first time I ever heard the word squishy. And I think the Warrior is actually really cool, so I'm putting them under Valiant Gargoyles, above Spirit Color Snail. Sanguine Noble. I don't know where is this fight? I have no idea. Where is this fight? I don't remember it at all. This is the Moog Simps. This is the Moog Simps and they're cringe. Honestly, they piss me off. I might be offended by it. They always kill me with my own damn build. So you know what, Sanguine Nobles? You guys are going here. I will put them at the highest of I'm offended because the rest are worse. I actually think Tree Sentinel Duo is a really cool fight. I like that one of them has a certain weapon. The other one has a different weapon. I think that's really cool. I also think it's really cool that they go down, one of them goes downstairs and you can fight them separately. I just think this fight is really cool. I don't mind it. I actually quite like this fight. I might put them in number one of B tier, honestly. And we have Wormface. Okay, Wormface, this might be weird, but I kind of feel bad for Wormface. Wormface feels like a shy loner at school, and he's like, doesn't want to fight, dude. He doesn't even want to fight. He was just made to fight, you know? I think I like him less than Valiant Gargoyles. More than Perfumer and Misbegotten Warrior, though. Abductor Virgin. Oh my god, the Virgin Duo. You know what? The Virgin Duo, I'm offended by. I'm honestly offended, but they are so iconic. I think that we should not put them in I'm offended. Maybe they should be I'm offended. I'm a little bit offended by them. I'm not as offended as the others, though. God Devour. Oh, it's Rykard time. I think Rykard is iconic. I don't think he's a really fun boss. He's a little bit gimmicky because of the weapon. Not super, but a little bit, yeah. His presentation is good. His voice actor is good. His arena is good. Like, the theatrics around him are good. Visually, he's cool. Big snakes, I think, are really cool. The Remembrance weapon is really awesome, you're right. Under Bell-Bearing Hunter in A. Over Blackblade Kindred for how iconic he is. Godskin Noble. I love Godskin Noble, and I like Godskin Noble more than I like Apostle. It's getting close. Now that I've kind of learned Apostle, it's getting close, but I still like Noble more. Honestly, if Noble didn't have that janky ass roll, I would put him higher, but the roll is so janky. Probably over the Moose. Maybe even over Estelle. Kindred of Rot is next. Who the fuck is Kindred of Rot? The Cumbug? Are you... Fuck that boss. Red Wolf of the Champion. This is pretty low tier for me because literally why? I don't like that it's in a hero's grave. I hate hero's graves. He doesn't have the sword. Even worse. Okay. I'm gonna put him top of F. Time for Leyndell. Crucible Knight duo. Yes. This fight is so fun. And when I fought the Crucible Knight duo, I parried both of them to shreds. And it was one of my most memorable experiences in my entire all boss run. Also, the arena is huge, so you can separate them if you need to. I was parrying each one and it was honestly good. Above. I'm putting them the 4th and 8th tier. It was so fun. Draconic Tree Sentinel. I'm very like, whatever. It's fine. It's a fine like guardian of the place, I guess. Sure. Tree Sentinel is gonna go just middle somewhere. Yeah. Bottom of B tier, I would say. Escar, Priest of Blood. Who the hell are you? Who are you? I feel bad. Who the fuck are you? I have no idea. Oh shit, the guy with the dogs? The guy with the dogs that we made a YouTube short about? Fuck you, Esker. Fell Twins. It gives Four Kings vibes, right? That's about it. They're okay fight. They're ite. I guess they're fine, whatever. I don't know why they're there. I don't know why you fight them in the darkness. I'm gonna put them somewhere in the middle. Maybe above Onyx Lord. Yeah. Godfrey first okay, Goldfree. I think this fight is so fun. If someone came to me and was like, gun to your head, no hit a boss right now, I'm picking Goldfree. He doesn't have too much health. He doesn't do too much damage. It's nothing unfair, nothing crazy. He is just a nice, solid, fun fight. It's just cool. It's like you're dancing with him. I love this fight. Nice and quick. Just a fucking fun ass fight. I'm putting them above Soldier of Godric. And we get Morgoth the Omen King. I love Morgoth. I think he looks really cool. I think his VA is cool. I think his cutscenes are cool. I love his face transition. It looks so awesome. He's so fast. Like, his delays are fucking cool. His sword looks so cool. It looks like when there looks like there's ink on the streets when it's such a hot day. You know what I mean? I actually think the fight itself deserves to be higher than Margit, but I don't know that I want to do that because Margit being the first main boss, I think is just so awesome. I just think Margit, where he is in the game, is just really awesome. Okay, here we have Mohg the Omen. I feel like Mohg the same way I feel about Goldfree. The only bad thing about Sewer Mohg is that he is in the sewer. If you don't know the skip to him, you have to actually get there, and that sucks really badly. In S tier above Goldfree. Aggie and I actually discussed this. Goldfree and Sewer Mohg, they're like a better version of their real fight. And not better, like obviously Mohg Lord of Blood is like really epic and cool, but he has like a bunch of annoying cringe stuff that you have to deal with, like the lava on the floor. Mohg the Omen is just like all the good parts about Mohg just there. Borealis. Okay. Borealis, I think you're really cool. I think Ice Dragon, cool. It feels like you're not meant to be fighting him. I think his name is cool. Borealis the Freezing Fog. I think that's awesome. I love my dragons. It's just like, I respect that it's different from other dragons. It's relatively unique. It's just like not the vibe, you know? It's just not the vibe. I'm gonna put Borealis mid-C just because the fight is cool, all this stuff. I think he deserves some more respect than like, you know, Crystallian Ringblade. Next we have Commander Niall. I think I like him more than Commander O'Neill. His attacks are really cool. He's very theatrical and very nice to look at, yes. Whether you use the Bewitching Branch or not, I don't think it's that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. I definitely feel like he's over Commander O'Neill, so where's Commander O'Neill? I'm gonna put him above Ulcerated Tree Spirit and Full Star Beast. Oh, Fire Giant time. What? I think Fire Giant is epic. I don't think he's D tier. I think Fire Giant is a fun fight. I think there's a lot worse. I think he looks really cool. I think just the fact that he's a huge giant is kind of epic. I think he's okay. I like him more than Adula. Yeah. Low B. We can do low B. Vike. I know so little about Vike. I fought him one time in my entire life, and everyone else hates Vike. All the bingo people hate Vike, dude. Vike is based in the lore because he fricked Lanciax. He's the box art guy. I don't know why. Why would he be there? I don't know. I honestly might put him D tier. This fight is just not that fun for me and not very memorable either. Okay, Great Worm Theodorix. Great Worm Theodorix, I honestly think is really cool. I think that boss is cool. He has way too much health. The place you fight him sucks. I don't really like it that much, but he's cool. And I think his name being Theodorix is actually really cool. Above Fortisax, under DTS, and under all these guys. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Misbegotten Crusader, I think is really cool because of how unique it is. And I actually really like his cave. It would suck to do runbacks, but I think the cave itself is like visually really, really cool. He's a little hard if you don't know him. Like there's some little changes in him that you have to learn. Maybe under Putrid Tree Spirit. Putrid Grave Warden Duelist. Are you here? Yeah, you are. This guy is cringe. I don't think he matters that much. I think he's better than Cemetery Shade, so we can just put him there. Loretta, Knight of the Halig Tree. I think this Loretta is actually a really fun fight, honestly. Where did I put her sister? Here in A. I think this Loretta is actually more fun than this Loretta. Above Rykard, I would put Loretta. Millennia. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Millennia to me is S tier. I think Millennia for me is S tier. You can feel free to argue. The reason why Millennia is S tier for me, she is iconic, beautiful. She's a cool woman. Fucking the coolest woman in this entire game. She's epic. She literally steals your health, whether it's fair or not. It's still epic. I've seen people say like, oh, like she's not actually that good. People just talk about her because like how hard she is. I think you're just trying to go against the grain when you say that. Millennia is a really fun fight. Her phase 2 is beautiful. Her phase 2 is like to die for. When I fought her the last time, I am just obsessed with her phase 2. Her wings are just to die for. She is so beautiful. And I will put her right beside Verdon. I think Millennia is awesome. Moog, Lord of Blood. This is my #1 favorite soundtrack in Elden Ring. I love Moog Phase 1. I love it. Nihil is cool. I think it's cool. I think it's also bullshit, but there's a lot worse bullshit in these Souls games. I think I've only liked Moog once I got better at him. I didn't used to like Moog, but he's just so fun. I might put Moog here. I feel like I like fighting Moog more than I like fighting Millennia, but Millennia will go higher just because she's so iconic and I respect her enough to put her at #2. Get the keyboards ready, guys. I like Godskin Duo, and I think Godskin Duo is way better of a fight because of the pillars. I think if you know how to fight them, I think the fight can be fine. I think I'm putting them in bottom 8, chat. At least for now. Oh man, Malekith and Beast Clergyman. I am so bad at Malekith. If I rank him low, it's because of skill issue, and you guys can say it. I'm actually not that bad at him anymore, but it took me way too long to learn. It took me way too long to learn how to fight Malekith. I think he deserves another health bar. I'm offended for him that he doesn't have 2 health bars, honestly. He deserves better. I think Clergyman is a lot of fun. I think once you know Clergyman's fight, I actually think it's really cool to like work with him. I'm gonna put him bottom of S tier with Soldier of Godric. Placid Juiceaxe is so cool. I had so much fun fighting Placid Juiceaxe on my all boss playthrough, and I'm obsessed with Hydras. I have like some weird addiction to Hydras, and he is kind of one. I wish he was in the water. He's epic. I think it's cool that he's just like hanging out in the sky before you show up. He's really hard to find, and I think it's actually really cool that probably everyone missed him when they were playing this game alone. And he's just that epic of a boss. I feel like he deserves respect, you know? I think he deserves to be higher than them just because of how epic he is. Like, I'm addicted. I love Hydras. I don't know if you guys understand. I love Hydras. They are so fucking cool. And maybe I should, you know, put my money where my mouth is and actually just put him up there. Under Morgoth, above all these mini bosses. Sir Gideon Ofnir. Gideon is iconic, guys. Gideon is iconic. I feel like he deserves a special tier as well. Like, this is so offensive that it's iconic. There you go, little guy. There you go. Enjoy it in there. I wish they separated Godfrey and Hoaraloo just because they're different. Hoaraloo is in competition with Radon for my favorite boss of the game. I love Godfrey Hoaraloo. I love them. It's so fun. The voice actor is fun. You know what? I'm making S+. I'm making an S+ for my true favorites, not just the guys who deserve it. Godfrey Horaloo in that category because I love Godfrey and I love Horaloo. He is so unique. Out of all the FromSoft bosses in the entire FromSoft universe, he is so unique. He's literally like a wrestler, bro. And he just like throws you up into the air. You go flying. Like, bro, I'm in love with him. I'm in love with him. And he's so fucking epic. He's so cool. He's all bloody. No, I actually can't. He is so epic. Radagon of the Golden Order. Radagon to me, I apologize. Radagon is S to me. Top of S. Maybe under these two. Radagon is fun. It took me forever to learn him. I mean, he's pretty cool. The cutscene is pretty cool. He's pretty epic. He's got a lot of bullshit though. I think he's got a lot of bullshit. I think I'm putting Radagon here and I think I'm gonna commit to it because I personally like Morga and Moog more. Elden Beast is beautiful. Elden Beast is also, the arena is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love, visually, I love Elden Beast. I love fighting Elden Beast. It sounds like he's about to shatter. It's very satisfying. Can that carry him for being weird? No one knows why he's the final boss. He does bullet hell. Like, why are you there? Why are you there? With all due respect, I almost want to put him in I Feel Bad. I'm gonna put him high just because I think he's very beautiful. And the arena is to die for, but there's a lot of stuff I don't love about that fight. I don't think the arena's too big. I don't know why. Who the fuck are you? I don't know. I don't like bullet hell. I very don't like bullet hell fights though, and he does that and it annoys me. All right, guys, let's post for Twitter. Guys, pose. Yeah, the Red Wolves, yeah, I just put one lower because, like, why are you there? Why are you there twice? I don't know. Yeah, Scion is offensive. He's not in the worst tier list. He's just in the fuck that tier list. Classic doll boss. So true. Okay. Well, that's it, chat. That's it. Just to let you guys know again, my cosplay was done by Darlin Marina. She deserves all the credit for this outfit. She did all of the outfit. I obviously did my own makeup. And I'm honestly really proud of the makeup. I think I did such a good job. It's everything I wanted it to be. And, yeah. Whoa, what?
Meow. The wall. 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 Meow.